Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Caitlin and the owner and creator behind Caitlin's Crafts and More, and I crochet. So this is gonna be kind of a market prep. I don't really know what to call it. I wanna call it, let's do it, make £2,000 in inventory with me. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I need to get that £2,000 of inventory done. And that's just in plushies, I want that. And I've got a few weeks. Yeah. The market I'm prepping for is like the second week of August. It's my next biggest market I'm doing. So yeah, I've got a few things out. I'm currently making a jumbo cat. And I mean jumbo. Here's my jumbo cat. He is, for size, that's my head. He is massive. And I'm gonna make another jumbo cat in a smaller yarn. But yeah, that's what I'm currently working on, and I've currently got like bits for a cow behind me. I want to make 2 cows. These 2 cats, that's 4. I want to try and get those done today, and then I want to work on some of my whips of projects that I should have finished ages ago and didn't. I'm sorry, I'm pushing the cat's trying to... There she is. She's a needy thing. She's trying to come and sit on my lap. But yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get on with it. I'll just check in once maybe I finish this. Hi, so it is the next day. Didn't do too much yesterday, got really tired. So I did finish off this keyring because my needle was in it. The cat's crying in the kitchen. She's at the back door. Don't know if you can see her right below. Yeah, my needle was in this, so I finished it off, and then I was able to finish my cat. It's quite life size. I did do a little nose. 35mm eyes. Use about 370 grams of yarn. So he's a big boy. And then that's just how I have them. So that's all I did yesterday. Well, I did also start on a cow. I finished the cow this morning before I showered. Getting my little spot. So here's the cow finished. He does have a little spot underneath. But yeah, the cow finished. And then I finished up the other 4 turtle keyrings I've got. So they are 3 blue, 1 green. So I got those, and I'm about to finish off this tulip. I just need to close the top and weave in the ends. And then I've started another cow. It's going to be a Highland cow. So here's the colours I went for. This is the nose colour then. So like these 3 colours. I thought it was quite cute for a Highland cow. It is the dark brown is espresso martini. The orange brown is gingerbread, and then I can't remember what the brown this is. I think it's like sand or something. But yeah, I am so far I am with today. I think so far I've got about £100 made. Be 110 once I made this, and then once I finish the cow we'll be up to 135. So it's gonna take me a while to get to 2,000. I think I'm gonna focus on the bigger items. Just like that cat's 50. the cows are 25, so 2 cows is 50. Like, cows are quite popular, so I'm going to focus on a few bigger items. I do want to get some Pokemon or Chunkymon. Those ones done. I found a free, don't mind my bites, I found a free pattern on free like blog, I think it's Studio 52, revamped her patterns, so that they work with chenille yarn. So I'm gonna go and maybe make 1 or 2 of those. I want to make yarn stash as well, so I want to see what scrap yarns I've got and pick based on those. Yeah, not too much done. Just put all these on the table so they're not on the sofa. With the cow as well, I did use some pretty safety eyes, not that you can see them very well. And I might see if I got a pair for the other cow, but I doubt it, so I might just use black ones. But yeah, I am gonna finish off the tulip, put some yarn back in the garage, and then see what, I haven't finished the cow, but see what scrap yarns I got, so what patterns I want to make. Yeah, and probably spend some time outside because little madam wants to go out and she's not allowed out unsupervised, so that's why she cries at me. So yeah, I'll check back in when I've got something to say. Hi, so it's now Monday. Just want to hop on and show you what I'll be making. So here's the brown cow in his little jumpsuit. I finished the tulip as well, and I made this little guy. Don't know if I'll make more, but we'll see once I get work my way through all of the ones I want to make. Probably sell it for £10. So yeah, we're about £150 in inventory so far. I'm working on the next one of those patterns, so that'll probably be £10 as well. So we're getting close. We're getting through inventory. I just want to get through it a bit faster. Like I said, after I do all these, I want to focus on some larger items, go through my list and see what large items need doing first, and then getting them done, and then going back on to smaller items. And I know my smaller items sell best, but my larger items give me that inventory stock I need. So I will go through it that way, I think, large and then small. Because once all the large are done, I can focus on the small. So yeah, that is it for now, and I'll talk to you later. Hi, so it's now Tuesday. Ignore the hair. I went to bed all wet here last night. So I just wanted to show you what I have done, and I'm probably wearing the same thing as yesterday just because it's my pyjamas. So I do get changed. I just don't have a jacket. So I have finished this, and I finished this one. I started a purple one. So yeah, that's how far I got. The website went down, so I couldn't really look at the patterns, which was unfortunate. I'm a bit tired. It is like 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the purple one. And then I think I'm going to work on the black one after I do the purple one, and then the white and pink one. But yeah, I might change to a dragon as well today, just to do something a bit different. But yeah, so that's £20 now added. So yeah, well, I don't know about this one, I might do 15, it was a bit more work. It's the tail and the ears and the fringe, bit of the collar. We'll see. But for now it's £10, so I don't know where we got to on the prices yesterday. Got 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, I think it's 150, 60, 70, so 170, I think. This will be 180. And then the other two, 90, 200. And then I'll work on some bigger things. Like I said, like a dragon, which will be 20 quid on its own. And I think I got a few more things I want to make a bit larger. So yeah, we'll get on it, I guess. Hi guys, so I just wanted to pop on and say I finished. And I'm currently now working on a strawberry dragon. Just get some of the more expensive stuff done. I might get some cheap stuff done as well, like £5 items, just to bulk up the stock as well. So we're currently now on 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, £180 in stock made. Woo! Still a lot to go. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer every day. Ideally I want to be making about £50 a day of stock. It's not going that great at the moment, but I could make a white version of my cat. But they also the bigger stuff take up a lot more room, so I don't know where to start or where to stop. Like, do I just make small stuff that take up less room? Do I make bigger stuff that take up more room? But will increase my price a lot faster. I don't know. So I'm going to make a mixture for now. I'm going to make my strawberry dragon, make some chickens, make some cats, the smaller cats. And then I want to make a strawberry turtle. And then I want to go back to those little character things I'm making from 53 Stitches. Her website's back up and running now, so all good. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna go back to work now and see you guys. Hi guys, just a quick check-in. I have finished this. It's now Wednesday also. But here's my strawberry dragon with the white glittery eyes. My sister was like, it's blind. I was like, it's pretty. I don't really... Look at the little horns. The little tail. Little strawberries. I think it's cute. So that's £25 just because of the extra details I went into. Yeah. So we're now on £205. Woo, go us. Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab my swimming stuff and I'm gonna go swimming because I go swimming on Wednesdays. So no more crochet today probably. So I will see you tomorrow. Hi, so it's been a few days. Ignore the hair, I showered, it's the morning. So yeah, I haven't made much. I've been making like parts, so there's nothing finished, but here's a finished cat. I did run out of stuff in, so I went up to my mum's to get stuff in, but yeah, I've just been making like bits. But now I've got all the bits to my first unicorn, so I can put that together I've got bits to other unicorns. I've got some to 3 chickens, 4.5 stingrays. Like, I just need to like get eyes in them and put them together, so I can do that today probably. But yeah, not been up to too much. It's been really hot. It's gonna be 34 degrees Celsius again today. So just a cat added to the pile. But yeah, I just need to carry on making my bits and so I can put things together. But I will check in when there's more to say. Hi, so a bit of a change. I'm out in the garage. This top is very low. But yeah, I just wanted to show I finished the unicorn. I did this tail a bit too long, but it's okay. Got all the hair. I really like this match. It's kind of like a grey tone to the colours. And then I did the eyes pink to match the pink in the hair. And obviously a yellow horn is a unicorn. It just sits. So yeah, these go for £45. Yeah, that is another item finished and ticked off the list. So I can add it to the pile. And on to the next. I don't actually know what's next. Let me put it down. Let's have a look. What do I have? I have a ball of yarn, obviously. Maybe some stingrays. So all I need to do is add eyes and the whites and stuff in. And that one just needs to be finished off. And I've got 3 chickens. So I think I'll just finish all that. And then after, if I have time, let's have a look what's next. I'll say maybe the white unicorn. Or maybe a gift I gotta make. So it won't be part of this challenge, but I've got a gift I need to make, so yeah. I'll finish these up and then make the gift, I think is the plan. Slowly working through my yarn. One of my drawers is nearly empty now. And then I've just got another drawer to empty, and then that's all my yarn out on the shelves. Except for my scrap yarn drawer, which I'm trying to work my way through as well. So yeah, that is kind of it for now, and I will check in when I've done some more. Hi, so it is Saturday. I've had a bit of a long week. Not done much. Since I last spoke, I've made this. Though I have got plans to make 3 dragons today, and it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, that silence. 4 o'clock and 3 dragons. Who knows? But I am gonna quickly tag up all the items I've already made because I have got a market tomorrow. Obviously I'll be stuck in a scenario until I hit £3,000 in inventory, so 2,000 in this video. I'm gonna keep losing inventory because I'll keep selling it. So I need to try and make more than I sell. Hence why I'm making 3 dragons today, because that is 60 quid in inventory straight away. And if I get on with those dragons, like, I don't have to be up too early tomorrow. I've got the house to myself today and tomorrow. A house to myself. So I did have a bit of a lying down in the pool this morning. It was boiling today. I have cleaned the filter for the pond. The fishies are hot. The cat is hot. She's lying upstairs with a window. So yeah, I've eaten some food today, started drinking some Prosecco. I'm gonna get my mood on, my Crojo on, some TV on, might sit outside if it cools down at any point today. So far it's roasting. I think if I sit outside I'm gonna want to sit in the pool and I don't want to have to dry off again. So yeah, it's a bit hot out there, so I'm going to try and sit in front of the fan and crochet, but it has cooled down drastically here in the UK. It has been roughly 38 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 105 degrees Fahrenheit, which is extremely hot. And obviously most people know this by now, the UK houses are built with red brick, which is used in pizza ovens. It's designed to keep heat in, not to let heat out. So our winters are really cold and our summers are really hot. Currently, sorry for all the walking, in my house it is 27.5 degrees in my living room. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the curtains, open up the window. Does look like most of my neighbours are probably out in their gardens. Can see people, some of our neighbours are like our house setup where you can sort of see into the back garden, but not really. You can just like see over the gates, but we've got a garage that blocks ours, thankfully, so only our direct next door neighbours can see in. Luckily no one's that next door, and we're close with the two that side. But yeah, I say close with, I don't know if we're all just nosy people and we just chat. But again, that's probably a downside to only having 4-foot fences here, because no one has really tall fences. You can't put tall fences in because of the views, blocking the view or something. If we could have tall fences, I think we would personally put tall fences in, especially with the cat. Our other next door, not directly next door, the one next to them, got around this by putting wire fencing up, so you can still see through. It doesn't really disturb the view too much because they've got 2 cats, so they've put wire fencing up all the way around. For us to do that would cost a lot of money because we'd need the roof of the garage and all that blocked off too. So there's a lot more for us that we do than them because they're a terraced house and we're a semi-detached. The perks, the joys, the fun, but at least we've got more land. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. I've made an axolotl and I'm going to sit here now, get my price tags on these items in this bag and make 3 dragons. I'm planning on doing a light pink with dark pink, light blue with either dark blue or variegated blue, and a black. I might just do a fully black, kind of do a Toothless moment, full black with green eyes maybe. Yeah, I got the yarns out ready to go. I've made the feet, the wings and the head for the pink dragon. I've run out of the first ball of yarn for that, so I'm going to move on to the blue. Once I run out of the first ball of that, I'm going to move on to the black, then finish the black one, go back to the pink and blue ones then. So should also help me with using up yarn because I went into the office, like my actual office, and emptied up my drawers. There was more yarn. So all of the room in the garage I've made with using up yarn and moving my yarn into the, yeah, I filled the drawer again. But it's fine. I will use it all again, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm gonna try and use up some of this yarn, and I will talk to you when I talk to you. Maybe be tomorrow now, who knows. Bye. Hi, so I literally haven't filmed this week. It's Friday tomorrow. I think I last checked in Saturday or Sunday, maybe Monday. But yeah, it is Friday tomorrow. So I thought I'd check in and show you what I've been making. So I finished the One Dragon. Obviously, I didn't finish the other two. I finished Little Octo Kiri. Finished not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 stingrays, and also not one, not two, not 3, but 4 chickens. Woo! And most of those are already pre-made. I just literally finished them up. Go me. I am currently working on a project that's not for markets, for my next door neighbour. Gender reveal. Obviously I'm not revealing a gender. It's just like a grey elephant. Just for as a present for her baby. So yeah, I'm working on that because that is Sunday, and I've got a market Sunday, so I ideally want to give that to her before then. We are on £200 something. I don't know where we are with how much money I've made, what money value I've made in plushies, doing this. So I'll need to calculate, I think. Somehow I need to write down everything I'm trying to write down everything I've made. Give me a second, I'll actually calculate it. Right, so before everything I just showed you, we have done £258 in inventory, and now I'm going to calculate everything I just showed you on top of that, and we'll see where we are. Right, so everything I just showed you equates to £70, so we add that to the £258, and I have £328 in it made in this video of inventory so far. I am way off £2,000. So way off, but we'll deal with. I have got another few stingrays made up that I need to finish. I've got another cat made that I need to finish. Then I think I need to work on the more expensive stuff. Maybe some unicorns because they're £45 each. But I'm going to shower first and then get on with that because I have been to the gym and I'm sweaty. But yeah, that is the latest that I've been doing, not much. But I'll check in soon. I just wanted to hop on and say I finished a cat. He's got sparkly grey eyes. And I finished another stingray. Hopefully I can get more done today. My work looks a bit quieter for the first time this week. Honestly, I've been so tired because of how much work I've been doing. But yeah, workload looks quieter, so all good, all is well. I've nearly finished my gift as well, so hopefully I can just focus on actually market prepping and making my inventory number go up. So I'm just gonna make myself a soda stream and get on with my day. Morning, I just want to check in and say that it's market day. Another one. Still going strong with my challenge. I've got 4 stingrays black and 3 yellow. Added to the bag. Yeah, I've nearly got a dragon finished. I'm going to take some stuff to make a turtle with me, and some maybe axolotls. But yeah, not too much. Hopefully for a big busy market, so I'll check in later. Morning, it's been another week. I don't actually know where I last checked in, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a recap, if I haven't already said anything about these. So on today's Friday, on Sunday I had a market and I finished my pink dragon, and I also did a little Grogu head keyring. So there's those two. That is what I did on Sunday at my market. Also on Sunday at my market I sold stuff. I'd like to hope I sell stuff. So I sold 13 items for a total of £78. This is obviously again just the plushies. I did have other stuff with me. It was £15 to be there. We spent about £10 on food and drinks. It was really hot, so we bought quite a few drinks. And food was like cheap, which was nice. So yeah, that is the basics. So then my best seller for the market was my turtle keychains. I sold 3 of them, £5 each, so I did £15. And then I sold 2 medium octos, £5 each, so that's £10. 2 chicks and hats for £5 each, so that's £10. 1 medium axolotl for £15, 1 stingray for £5, 1 whale keychain for £5, 1 loaf cow for £8, 1 chicken for £5, and 1 axolotl keychain for £5. So there we go. That was Sunday's market. I do actually have a market tomorrow. So tonight I'm going up my nan's, so I don't have to, because obviously I can't do that tomorrow. Right, sorry. My manager's boss called me, so had to take it. Where was I? Yes, but to show you what I've been making this week. So I have been busy this week. I did go in the office for 2 days this week, so I haven't been able to do too much. So my thought process on it was that I'll try and do everything I can while I can like sit in the car for my lunch and stuff. So I've been making empty bodies. So I've been making little axolotl bodies. So I've got 3 of these pink ones, the exact same popular colour. That's the 1 axolotl actually keychain that actually sold on the weekend. And then I've got 2 of these pink ones, different, cute. I was just using up scrap yarn I had available, so that's 5 pink axolotls. I've got 2 of the blue ones, so that's 7 axolotls, and I've got an axolotl on the hook actually. Here he is. He's half done. And then again, not too much gets done with me. I've got chicken bodies. I've got 3 chickens, 2 white, a cream. So 3 chicken bodies and a jumbo turtle shell. So realistically, these just need eyes and stuff in. Sew it up. I can do the comb and the beak. Done. The axolotls just need stuff in. Do the 2 last rounds plus the little detail on the end and a keychain. Done. So like 7, 8, 9, so 10 items can be done really fast, and they're £5 each. So that's like what, 50 quid? 50 quid worth of stock this week. It's not a great number, to be fair. I do realise that. It is only Friday. And maybe I can make stuff at the fair tomorrow, but hopefully I'm busy selling. But yeah, I think I might do a spreadsheet on like how much I've made to sell, like my, I think I've said I make £2,000 worth of inventory in this video, so maybe I'll do a spreadsheet to track that actual numbers going on. So yeah, that might be what I do. So I will check in when I've actually got more to show you, maybe once I've finished all of those. Hi, so it's market day once again. Thought I'd check in now before that hurts. Before I go and weave in all the ends of these so I can actually sell them, because I can't sell them until I weave them in. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in and show you what I've actually done. So I finished the 2 blue, finished the 2 pink. I do have a 3rd pink. I'm just going to leave it as a length guide for this bit, and then take the stuff to make more blue ones with me, so I don't have to take stuff in with me, basically. Yeah, and then I've obviously got the 2 other pinks that are different, and then you got a little frog. I have stuffed 1 chicken. Here we go. But yeah, I want to get these all finished so I can take them with me today. So hopefully they can sell. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then if I have time I will finish up some of the other stuff, well, the chickens, and then I still got that blue axolotl on my hook, so if I have time I've got to leave about 11, so I'll probably get dressed about 10, half 10. I did have a milkshake this morning. It's cold still. A peach milkshake with my new Ninja Swill Creamy, or Ninja Swill by Creamy. I don't know what it's called. My new Ninja. So yeah, the cat's in her playpen, lying down. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do that. If you do hear any water in the background, it's just the pond fountain running. So yeah, it is like 7:30. So yeah, I'm gonna just weave in all my ends now, and hopefully I can get some more crochet done before I leave today. My car is packed, not greatly packed, but packed. I've got my 2 main bags of stock, my Lucky Dip tubs, I think that's about all I'm taking, to be honest. It's gonna be a warm day. It's, well, like I said, it's 7:30. It's currently 27 degrees. It's warm. I am sat in the shade nicely, and today is inside. My cat's found a moth. But yeah, I'm trying to wait her out, so that she doesn't break the house while I'm out today, because she will be on her own all day, basically. My partner's up in Birmingham, so yeah, it's But yeah, I probably won't be able to do much tomorrow either. My brother and my sister-in-law are coming down for some of the slabs that we've got left over from doing the patio. Yeah, probably have something from the Ninja as well. I've got pineapple sorbet in the freezer, and I have put the rest of the peach smoothie back in the freezer. I might make one later before I leave to take with me. Might do that at 10:30, so that if I need to, well, not if I need to, if the tub is empty, I can put something else in it. And then that will be ready tomorrow to use. So yeah, that is, I think I will have to get some extra tubs. I've only got room in the freezer for 2 tubs at a time, but it's the like, while I'm using one, get the other one in sort of situation I want to do. So maybe I need a 3rd, but I think from what I can see you can only buy them in packs of 4, which doesn't make sense when they only come as 2, but it's okay. The pack I'm looking at actually comes with a scoop and little spoons and stuff, so it's really cute. But I'll probably make that call after I make some money or payday, whichever comes first. The next weekend, well, weekend coming up now, a week today, I will be at a car show, so probably won't do much then either. And then the Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing. My mum will be home from Croatia, so I might see her. And then on the Monday, I get my windows redone and my windows glass done. So yeah, I will do it when I do it, I guess. So I'll check in when I check in. Bye. Hi, sorry if you can hear any noise. One of my neighbours has been at it for the last like hour. So I'll have to just talk over it. So sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. I had my fair on Saturday. I didn't do much yesterday except for sunbathe. I don't know if you can see I am a little red. Just sunbathed and had ice cream yesterday. It was so hot. But yeah, fair Saturday went really well. Did nearly £300. It was £20 to be there, so it's, you know, barely anything. So in plushies, I sold 17 plushies for a total of £234. It wasn't really any best sellers. I sold 2 cats, 2 small chickens, and 2 frog keychains, and then the rest were just ones. Like my medium dragon, Tigger, one of my large dragons, platypus, a duck, axolotl keychain, an axolotl, bigger plushie, capybara, large chicken, large turtles, large strawberry. So yeah, wasn't too bad. But as always, that's taken me back down to £2,000 of inventory. So this video is becoming a bit pointless, but not really. I just can't keep up with demand. I really need to try and get this inventory up, so I'm not constantly chasing myself, because at the moment I have a lot of items that was only 1 left in stock, and I do actually have quite a bit now building up where I don't have any in stock. So yeah, I did make a Bronchiosaurus. This is just the no-sew pattern. I haven't finished. By Crochet with Jenna, or whatever her name is, but everyone knows it is from the book. So I'm just working my way through the book with anything I don't have in stock, basically. So I made the Bronchiosaurus. I've got a bear still in stock, so I don't need another one of those. I don't make her dragons, I make a different dragon, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm currently working on giraffe, where I have 3 feet done out of 4, and then I can work on the body and the head, well, the head and the body. Then I don't need to do the panda because I have a panda. So then it'll be the fox after that. But I think while I'm working now, I'm just going to make some cats. I only have 2 grey and a white cat left to make. I made 2 black cats at my market. So yeah, obviously I've sold some, but this is the original list, which is coming quite close to being a lot more done, but unfortunately a lot of them might take time because there's a few big items on the list. So the cats are the next one to be finished, with just 3 cats left to do. Obviously my chickens are done, my stingrays are done, my axolotl keychains are nearly done. I have started the large turtle, so I should probably get that done because I only got the one on the list to be done. But once everything on here is done, I would have made £1,121 in inventory, which is always good to have. It's just getting it done. I feel like I need a better process, because some of the stuff I'm working on in the book isn't on this list, so that might be my process at the moment, is to give the book a pause, even though I want them done. Like, I haven't had a giraffe in like over a year. I've got the 3 cats I want to get done. That's quick and easy done. I should get the 4 axolotl keychains out of the way. That's quick, easy done. I should probably work on the turtle keychains. Like all the keychains really, yeah. So the axolotls, the frogs, turtles, octos and whales. Yeah, it's just a really long process still. And I guess I'll just check in when there's more to say again. Hey guys, so I just wanted to check in and show you what the latest makes were. So here's a finished turtle, here's its eyes, and I actually crocheted the limbs all in instead of sewing them in. Even crocheted the tail in, just the head was sewn on. So that, maybe cut the time down, I don't really know, but that's that. Haven't done too much more. I have done, where is it? There it is outside. So I just finished this morning, a little cat with blue eyes. So yeah, that is it for so far. I'm trying to work on the turtle keychains and the grey cat. as fast as I can. I just currently gotta go. I just have my food. Gotta go up to the cash point and get some money out. The window guy is coming tomorrow, so I'm gonna pay him in cash. Because he doesn't normally work Monday, so it's a bit of a treat for him to have cash instead of bank. Where they take the percentage with banks transfers and stuff, so hopefully that's a bit nicer for him. And I don't know why his secretary books him in for a Monday when he doesn't work Mondays, so who knows. But yeah, I'm just gonna get my stuff inside, get the cat inside, and head up to get some money. Hi guys, I don't know if you'll notice a camera quality difference or anything, but I have upgraded my phone, so hopefully, I don't know, I just needed a new phone, to be honest. But yeah, I have made a grey cat with orange eyes, and it's now Monday, so that's the last thing for last week to be made. I'm still working on my turtles. They are just shells mainly, that is the only one with legs. But yeah, I'm gonna do like maybe a little reel about what I realistically made last week, as someone that works full time and is busy nearly every single weekend of her life. Yeah, like when I say I work full time, I work 8 till 5, so it's not even a 9 to 5. I work 8 till 5. So yeah, and all of that nice stuff. I'm so far behind on actual stuff. It's unreal, but I'm gonna try and get myself into gear today. I don't know if I'll focus on these turtles or not. I'm gonna try and I've got limbs of unicorns done, so I want to try and get a lot of that done. I've got bits of a dragon done, I want to try and get that done. I want to get, like a dragon's £20, unicorns are 45. I want to get that stuff sort of done so that I have that in stock, and then but also have that money to be able to make in the first place. So yeah, I will try and kick myself into gear today. Hopefully it's a bit quieter at work, so I can focus on that a bit more. But no, I doubt it. It's Monday. Mondays are the worst days at work, so yeah, I'm gonna go and do a little reel. Hi guys, it's been a while again. But I feel like this video might be taking a bit too long to do, so once we hit £1,000 in inventory, I'm gonna finish this, label it part 1, and then do a part 2 to do the other £1,000 of inventory. So still do £2,000, but it'll be in 2 videos. So I just want to show you what I've made. Here's a little green whale. I've made a few whales. I made 8 whales, so here's orange whale. I'm just gonna go in the bag, grab them, and we'll show you what comes out. Hopefully I grab the whales, because there is more than whales in there. Oh, here's a blue whale. That might be the wonky one. Oh, here's a dark blue axolotl. Another blue whale. Another orange whale-ish. I don't know, it's like a peach. Let's see what else. Got 2 more green. Got a blue octo. And I've got another peach. So yeah, that's what I've made so far. So that now takes us to £611 of inventory. So going strong. I have got, once again, my turtle bodies with me. I am gonna do them. I'm gonna sit here now, make all 10 heads. I'm gonna do all 10 bodies and do them now. I am accountability right now. So I'm going to do all 10 of those, and then I'm going to finish the last 2 axolotls I need. I don't even know what that will take us to in price wise, but I don't think it touches it. So once I've finished those, I don't know what I want to make. Trying to look at the list of things. I could do some bees. They're £15. That'll take us up quite fast. We'll see when I finish these turtles and the 2 axolotls what we're on, and see how much we actually need to make to reach the £1,000. So I've gone to the market this weekend. It's Thursday currently, so obviously then I'll be losing, well, I'm not losing money, I'll be making money, but losing value in inventory. So I need to be getting my value up over £3,000 total. I've just gone over £2,000, so I need to be getting that last some pounds ideally soon, so that I can, when I'm making stuff, I'm staying over £3,000, and when then I have a big market that I make like £800 on, I don't have as much to be making. I hope that makes any sense. Basically, I don't want to be in a scenario again where it's taking me a long time to get my stock back up to where it was. So yeah, and as well as I sell online and stuff like that. So, and then when I have weekends off, I don't feel guilty. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I have not used as much yarn this month as I wanted to, mostly because I have no scraps left really, so I'm using like new skeins to make like whales. So I'm not really touching my yarn this month, and I wanted to use 29 skeins this month at least, and I think I'm on 14, and it's the 23rd today, so ideally I want to be on 23 by today, but I'm not, so who cares. I will check in when I have more to say. Right, hi guys, it's Saturday market day once again. You know me, gotta do my markets while I'm prepping for the biggest market of the year. I don't know how I'm gonna go 2-day market and I'm still doing markets and I'm nowhere near stock, but here we go. Let's hope for a good day, but no, I don't know either way. Like, I want to still make money, but I want to keep stock. I don't know how to do it, but yeah, I just wanted to show you. I've done the dragon. I have not done any turtles, and the turtles aren't even coming to the market with me. I have got the Madeline Mako Itty Belly baby patterns. I love them. And I'm gonna do the elephant one because I've been really liking elephants lately. I've made 2 to give to my neighbours. So my one neighbour's having a child and my other neighbour's just had a grandchild. So I've made them both elephants, obviously for their respective children. But yeah, I thought the itty belly babies are really quick to make. And I've apparently got 2 half-use skeins of grey. So I'm gonna bring those 2. I'm gonna bring the half-use skein of blue that I've just used to make that dragon. Having a look at what half-use skeins I've got compared to what colour elephants are. Elephants could be whatever colour I want, really. But I think I've probably got enough yarn to maybe make 3, depending how much yarn they actually take, because the half-use greys are... I don't think this bottom one's going to go far, but this top one will go quite far. And the blue is still got quite a hefty amount on it. So I'll just bring those 3 my stuff in. I'll have to check what size eyes it will be. Have a feeling I'm going to need my 12s, which I've put somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to get the cat in, do all the things I need to do before I need to leave. Yeah, I will try and maybe get a video of my setup today. Yeah, I'm on my own, as you probably know. As always, market day he disappears. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. If I make anything or show you, or I might show you the video of the market, but we'll see. Hi guys, I don't actually remember where I last left you off plushie wise. Let's ignore whatever this is. My natural hair is curly. You can probably tell. I just don't like doing it curly, so it does what it wants some of the time, and I'll just straighten it or brush it through and get rid of the curls. But enough about my hair. So I don't know where I left you off plushie wise, so it's currently Wednesday morning. So I made this Saturday at the market that I sold nothing at. I think the cat's breaking the kitchen, so ignore that if you can hear it. Then I made this Sunday upper boot. I don't know why all the ears like to stick up. I'm gonna have to go back through. And then I made this Monday. I still want to make a purple one. I haven't made that yet because I made this one Tuesday, and then I've made these this morning. So this is the elephant pattern by Madeline Mako. This is the seal pattern by Madeline Mako. I got it in her Christmas set. It's meant to have a scarf, but people love the seals on their own, so if it doesn't sell at Christmas, I'll just add the scarf to it. And then this is the little free Instagram pattern by The Girl Who Knots. So yeah, this is actually, you can probably tell on my camera it's got 2 different colours, but in person you cannot tell. So that's 2, and me 3. I probably got enough yarn for a 4th or a 5th. I'd probably do a 4th and then go back to the purple elephant, and I want to make a purple dragon, like a big one. So, like one of my jumbo dragons. So yeah, that's where we're at. I don't think I'm anywhere closer to my £1,000 goal, and my 2 big market. I did book another big market for this weekend. It's only a 1 day, but my 2-day one then is a week. It's a week Friday starting because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that. And one of the pubs in town on the Friday is actually doing a country and western night. And is inviting everyone down. So I see us being very busy. Yeah, it's the current plan. Make 1 more dog this morning, and then while I work I'll probably make the purple elephant. I do also want a white seal. This is cream, so, or another cream seal. Just wanted a second seal. But yeah, that is it for now. Sorry. I will probably check in once I've made the second seal, the purple elephant, 4th dog, and the jumbo dragon, which I can do in 1 sitting. I just have to laser in. So yeah, I will get back to you when I have more, I guess. Sorry that these updates are not great. Sorry that I also don't record me crocheting, just because of like I'm doing bits while I work, you know, take a break, and it's hard to record me, especially like my partner sits next to me most of the time when I'm crocheting, so I don't really get a chance to record me crochet much. So yeah, I will try and get better at that if you want it, but yeah, for now I will leave us there and check back in when I've got more to say. Hi guys, I'm just sat outside in the shade, so I've got my blanket. It's a bit cold until the sun comes around, which is usually another hour or so, and the sun will be on me. So I don't know if I showed you, but I finished a Grogu. I think I put his ears too high. The rest I'll put them where they're meant to be. And a seal. So in the bag they go. I've made more ears for Grogu's. So just ears. So they're in a pile next to me. I've done a yellow loaf bear, needs eyes, and then stuffing and closing up. And then there's a Grogu that just needs all the sewing done. But I think I've made all the heads. Oh, I've got the red yarn there. I've made all the heads for my Grogus, so I'm gonna get them all to this stage and get the rest of the loaf bears to the same stage. I'm gonna put eyes in this one too. Put them all eyes, get them all to the stage where they just need the sewing part, and then do all the sewing at once. So I've got my brown yarn next to me, and I'm gonna just work on that. Just monitoring my emails basically. While I do this, it's kind of what it is. So yeah, I'm planning on by the time I've finished, I will have 5 Grogus, including that finished one, and 4 yellow loaf bears. And that will be, and then that'll be £70 on of my 255. I've got a list of, that's what I need to finish the £1,000. The large dragon can't finish until I get the yarn in, because I thought I had enough yarn and I don't. I'm like way off. The frog, I have the yarn by there. Here's the frog yarn, blue frog. Elephant I have started, it's in the garage, so I'll probably make the elephant too. And then I will pick between my cows, unicorns, horses and penguins. Yeah, that is it for now, and I'll check in when I have more. So I've just decided I'm gonna record while I crochet. I don't know how much of it you'll see, but yeah, I'm just gonna crochet some of my Grogus. Hi all, it's Monday now. I think I last checked in on Friday, when I was making these. So I did end up making 5 of these, and yeah, so I made 5 of those. I've got 4 of these, and I finished off these, which I've got 5 of these as well. that I finished off after my pickle challenge. So that's those. Let's just throw those down there. And then a sneak peek then. My yarn commence. I finished him. Look at his eyes. Yep. Ooh. So these are my large dragon. Yeah, so I finished him. And I've finished her. She's also a large dragon. Yeah, so that's all I've done so far. Well, I say that. I did have a unicorn as well, which I'm currently making another one. But as I was making it, it sold because I was making it at the market. My neighbour bought it as I was making it. So I did make it, but it sold, so I'm remaking it in the exact same colours. And I also made an elephant and a seal, but they're in my market bag because I put them out on display at the store because I had sold some few things and I wanted to fill the room. So yeah, I've not got much left to make until I've hit my £1,000 goal of making stuff in this video. So I will check back in when I've had a bit more done. Hi, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know about Saturday's market results because I told you I did a market and didn't say anything more than that. So for plushie wise, I separate my plushies from everything else. Everything else is just what it is. So in total I did like 360 something. It was £10 for me to be there because I brought all my own stuff. I could have paid £20 and used their tables, their gazebos, but you know, gotta save that tenner. So yeah, for plushies, I sold 28 plushies in a total of £265. This was like a 9-hour for me, like from setup to take down, 9 hours. The event itself wasn't that long, so that's not bad. So yeah, then best sellers were my turtle keychains, which I basically now have none left. I sold 4 of those for £5 each, so that's £20. And then I sold 3 of my 4 Pokemon, or Chunkymon, £10 each, so that's £30 on those. I sold 2 small cats for £8 each, 2 small chickens for £5 each, 2 whale keychains for £5 each, 2 platypus for £5 each, 1 unicorn that I actually made there, and my booth neighbour bought that off me as I made it, so that's the one I don't have to show you, but I have made another one and it's the exact same as this, except for I changed how I did the hair on this one. I followed the pattern on the other one, I just did some random curls on this one. So that's the exact same colour scheme I did for that unicorn. I did 1 capybara for £5, 1 large chicken for £10, 1 yellow loaf bear for £8, 1 Grogu for £8, a strawberry dragon for £25, a large dragon for £40. Fun fact, those actually sold together. The guy bought both of them. And I don't have bags big enough for the large dragon, so he chucked them in his rucksack, and his rucksack wasn't big enough either, so the head was popping out. But yeah, the strawberry dragon in a bag. Medium dragon for £20, I sold 1 of those. I sold 1 duck for £8, 1 axolotl keychain for £5, 1 stingray for £5, 1 of my elephants for £10, and a medium turtle for £15. And that was actually the first thing to sell. So yeah, that's everything I sold. I've obviously taken it all off my inventory, added everything onto my inventory that I've made and stuff, including that unicorn and this cow. So yeah, so my total now is 226 items for a total of £2,200. So we have once again dropped down, obviously, for our £1,000 goal for this video. I am not very far off. I've got about £62 or something like that left. So I'm gonna make a duck. Making a little duck. These are £8. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to try and go to the gym every evening this week. So I'm going to take my tub of turtle keychains with me. Because I have 10, and 10 turtle keychains for £5 each is 50 quid. So that could be our £1,000. I'm probably going to make other stuff as well. I do want another large dragon in this black, not the top, that's burnout blanket, but this black down here is the thicker stuff. So yeah, I'm also restocked on my colours. I have had to put some colours here. I think they were here, but I've just moved them here because it looks tidier. And then my drawers are very full as well, so I am fully stocked on yarn. So yeah, it is 3:30. So 4 o'clock I've got a few emails and reports to run for work. And then 5ish I'll be heading off to the gym. Gotta love being healthy. I'm not, but yeah, I'm just, until anything pops up for work or when I need to run my reports and stuff. So I can't run my reports until they send me stuff, so yeah, I am not got much to do, so I'm gonna finish this ducky off and probably make a few other things. Bye. Hi guys, so I have finished. Here's the last, well, here's one of the last things. And then I have, surprisingly, what I've been saying this whole time, I've done 9 of these. I do have a 10th one that I should finish, but I've done 9. So I got them all in my little bag because 9 turtles is, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's only 6 and that's a lot, but I've done 9 of those. So yeah, that is, we're all done on my £1,000 market prep. But don't worry, I've got another video coming straight back because I still need more stock. So yeah, in total we did 1 jumbo cat for £50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 turtle keychains. I go through a lot of those. I don't think I've got many left. 1 tulip, 5 Pokemon, 1 strawberry dragon, 2 cows in outfits, 7 cats, 7 chickens, 1 jumbo unicorn, 1 large turtle, 3 frog keychains. I probably should be making more of those. 11 axolotl keychains, 10 stingrays, 3 medium dragons, 7 octo keychains, 8 whale keychains, 1 bronchiosaurus, 1 Grogu head, 4 elephants, 2 seals, 4 dogs, 5, finished off 5 pickles, 2 large dragons, 5 actual Grogus, 1 baby cow, 2 itty bitty unicorns, 4 yellow loaf bears and 1 duck. So yeah, that was, I don't actually know how many items that is altogether. Let me count and come back, but I know it's at £1,003 worth of stock. Yeah, so £1,003 worth of stock is 114 items made. That is obviously a mixture of large and small items. But yeah, if you like this sort of stuff, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. I try and answer all my comments. It might be a bit delayed, but I try and answer all of them. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.